Hello again. Look at this adorable picture. Oh my god. Hello, best friends forever. Oh, I'm still writing the hi. You keeping your eyes closed? Yes, but no buts. I'll tell you when to open. So I keep them shut. I think I'm starting to get an idea where we're headed, though. The air smells salty. A few moments later, the truck slows to a stop, and I hear Chloe get out, then come around the other side to open my door. Oh. Taking both my hands and gently guiding me out. What a gentlewoman. Okay, open. I could hear the rush of the waves already, but I still smile when I open my eyes and see the ocean there, and Chloe beaming in front of it. The sky's so pretty. That just makes her grin wider. All for you. I made a few calls. To the light pollution police? Yep, uptight sons of bitches, but at least they have a sense of atmosphere. I laugh, and she does too a moment later, without looking away from my face. I try to stay focused on her, and the sea too. I know if I look behind me at all I'm going to see is her truck, stocked for leaving. Her necklace feels heavy against my sternum suddenly. I reach for it. Hey, I can do it too. Because I'm a specter, first human specter. I should give this back to you. It definitely served its purpose as a good luck charm. She looks at me in mild surprise, then startles when she sees me start to pull it over my head, immediately reaching out to press it back against my throat. What? No, Max! I'm giving it to you. Anyway, the necklace and look had nothing to do with winning the contest. That was all you. She smiles at me again, easy and fond, and my heart squeezes in my chest a little. Absolutely not, Chloe. I told you. There's no way I would have been able to win without you. She huffs a little, taking a step away from me backwards, and I lose her gaze for a second. Max, thanks, but that was a prop. A really hot prop, though. Sure. But seriously, Chloe, this picture wouldn't really exist without you. And I mean, not just because you're in it. As I said before, photography is all about... She cuts across me, suddenly looking at me again. Emotions, right? I falter for a bit, but her expression is serious, not solemn. I nod a little bit, suddenly feeling a little shy. Yeah, and I mean, I pause again. The words "I don't feel about anyone the way I feel about you" are on the tip of my tongue. But I glance back, and there are a lot of boxes in the back of her truck. You mean a lot to me, obviously. Her lips quirk, but she just nods, still just watching me. I feel kind of small under her gaze, uncertain in a way I hate. An entire week to prepare, and I still have no idea what to say to her. I'm still not ready. Me neither. I'm really glad we did this together. She nods again, coming over a few steps to stand next to me. My head tilts, but I don't turn to face her full on. I just keep staring out at the ocean. The photo? Oh, well, yes, but spending the week together, too. I know you must have had so much going on with Rachel and getting ready to go. And thank you, I guess. You made a lot of time for me. The sun's setting, golden hour. Both of us just awash in soft yellow light. Chloe's got her hands braced against the hood of the truck. It's an awful, cheesy thought to have, but I'm briefly relieved that Chloe and I get to have the same sunset again. This last time. And it is beautiful. I don't think I said it, but oh, the sky looks so beautiful here. I love the way it's painted. I wasn't making time for you. You're my best friend. I want to be with you. Her voice sounds delicate against the roaring waves of a few feet away. Oh my God, why am I getting tongue-tied now? Firm but fallible. I glance sideways at her to find she's already looking at me, unblinking and unreadable. I'm not sure who moves first, but a moment later we're hugging fiercely, her arms tight around my shoulders and mine around her waist. She smells the same as she always does. Smoke and leather and some kind of sharply clean scent, tinged with the salt of the sea. I breathe her in, trying to commit it to memory. I really don't want to cry, but I really don't think I can help it at this point. There's no way she'll be able to blame me if I do. I'm going to really miss you. I want to say more. I want her to promise me she'll text me every day and tell her I'll be thinking about her all the time, and I want her to be happy, most of all. But my voice cracks on you, and I have to stop before I even start. She brings one hand up and ruffles my hair, softly, before running her fingers through it, hand trailing down the back of my neck slow. I shiver a tiny bit and hug her tighter. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, or whatever, right? I laugh, a little damply, and I'm about to say I can't be any fonder of her than I already am, but she keeps talking. By the time I get back, you'll be totally in love with me. I go still before I can stop myself, and immediately try to relax again before she notices. But I don't move fast enough. Her hands move to my shoulders and she holds me out, just to look at me. She's not frowning, but her gaze is intense, and I wince. Good job keeping it together, Max. And great job keeping it together, Mina. Max. Chloe. Come with me. We just stare at each other for what must be a minute. Then I sputter. What? Come with me, Max. Her fingers are digging into my shoulders and she still hasn't even blinked. I'm just stunned. Sure, there's a step in this conversation that I've missed. Are you serious? Come with you? Like, on your trip? Yeah. Her grip loosens up on my shoulders, but she keeps holding on to me. Her face is half in shadow from the sunset, but there's uncertainty creeping into the half I can see. I know it's last minute, but I laugh. a little hysterically, and that gets a tiny smile to curl on her cheeks for a moment before she continues. But, like, I have some extra duffel bags, and you're way more organized than I am, and I chucked in a few extra hours to get you ready when I was accounting for driving time, so if you wanted to, you could. We could. She looks so tentative, but her hands are so firm on my shoulders. I'm still totally caught off guard, still dazed, but... You're not joking? Our eyes meet up again, unyielding. And for a moment, I expect her to do the Chloe thing and quip, lighten the mood, but she only nods, biting her lip. No, I'm not. I was thinking about, asking you at the beginning of the week, but you were all excited about the contest thing, and I didn't want to freak you out. So you thought telling me you were leaving forever would make me less freaked out? My voice is awful, shrill, and young, and I can't help but laugh at the sound of it in a series of short, nervous giggles. Chloe laughs along with me, eyes never leaving my face even as she lets go of my arms. Sorry. I also was worried about... Well, I wasn't worried totally. I just wasn't sure. She falters for a second and looks away, and I roll forward on my heels a little to meet her eyes again. At the motion, her gaze turns back to my face and she swallows. I didn't know if you'd want to go, or go with me, be with me. Oh. Do you want to? This is such a Chloe thing to do. Impulsive and completely unexpected and passionate. And it catches me so off guard I can't help but responding. Instinctual. Yes. Her eyebrows shoot up so high I can't see them past her hairline. I giggle, nervous, and completely shocked at myself. What the hell are you saying, Max? This is so not like you. You really want to? But then I look back at her, and it's an expression I've never seen on Chloe in my whole life. Oh god, I need to find something. I'm a disaster. Like, I didn't expect it to be like an unhappy ending or anything, but it's still gonna get to me. Like, you're still gonna get me with all the, like, oh no, she's leaving stuff. Like, it's gonna get to me, and I'm gonna get all teary-eyed because they're going off on a gay adventure. And I look back at her, and it's an expression I've never seen on Chloe in my whole life. Stunned and apprehensive and hopeful and tentative, all at once. I feel my heart could burst open for her. Yeah, I want to go. I want to be with you. She blinks once, twice, and her lips tug up for just a second before her face bunches in worry again. Are you sure? Like, you've got school and all your photography stuff, and I know it's super important to you, and you have, like, other friends here other than me, and I mean, I'm not sure if you... Do you want me to come or not? She cuts herself off with a surprised, breathy laugh and just blinks again, waits for me to speak again. Her eyes are big and bright. First of all, do you know how many Blackwell students have skipped town in the middle of the year to go seek enlightenment? It's basically a rite of passage to becoming a real artist. She snorts, but she still looks incredulous, watching me intense and quiet. Besides, I like the idea of going oh my god. Okay, hold on. I gotta deal with that. Because my nose is really itchy right now, but it's also really gross, and if I scratch it, it's gonna be, like, super extra gross, and it's like, ugh. Besides, I like the idea of doing something impulsive. Something an actual professional good photographer would do. You already are good. Second of all, you're super important to me. More than any... Her eyebrows shoot up. Way, way up. And I immediately stop myself. Back up. This is a good moment. But it's a delicate one. I can't mess this up. I swear to God, if you give me an opportunity to mess this up right now. I want this to happen. I want to be with her. I want to come with you. Let me come with you. There's a moment of stillness in between us, almost long enough to make me nervous. Then her face cracks open in a smile so big it's like she just can't contain it. Are you serious? I grin back, still feeling a little shocked at myself, but mostly just stupidly happy. Are you serious? She laughs in complete delight and sweeps me in a hug again, lifting me off my feet and spinning me around. I'm laughing too. Too much to tell her to put me down, so instead I just wrap my arms around her neck. She sets me back down on my feet. She's a pirate again. Sets me back down on me feet. After a moment. But she keeps her arms around my waist. Our faces close as she starts chattering excitedly. Okay, so we need to stop by your dorm. I can help you with, well, anything, with everything. We should probably stop by my house again to grab the clothes you have there, and God, we should probably tell Rachel. And she stops herself, probably because she ran out of air, and just grins at me, breathless. I grin back and I feel light, like the sun is shining right through me. And her voice falters a little, and she reaches up with one hand to brush some slightly sea-swept hair out of my eyes. Her hand lingers there, for longer than is probably necessary, and we're just looking in each other's eyes. And I can't help but notice that her hand is shaking just a bit. The adrenaline rush from saying yes is still pumping through me, and that's what gets me rolling up onto my toes, gripping her waist a little more firmly for balance, and pressing my lips to hers, soft. Why am I so excited? They did that in the game, and I've seen that before. It's canon, and it's still... I'm a mess. Oh my God, Mina, you useless lesbian. She stiffens up a little bit and inhales sharply through her nose. And I immediately pull away, admittedly spooked, not sure if this reaction is just surprise or also horror, which, considering I'm hardly a paragon of experience, could totally be botching this. It's entirely possible. Plausible, even. But when I look up again, the only emotion I can read on her face is pure shock. Fuck. I mean, she blinks at me once, twice, and then laughs. Her laughing startles me for a second, and I go to pull away from her, but her grip on my hips just goes tighter. She reels me back in. Ah! That's gay. No, stop. That's gay. I barely have any time to react before she kisses me again, falling a few steps back so she's leaning against the hood of the truck, me flush against her. Oh, I wasn't wrong. Chloe, actually, she kisses me for a long moment, for almost longer than I'm ready for, but I just stand on my toes, do my best to kiss her back despite just surprise and inexperience and overwhelming relief. I'm pretty sure she only pulls away in order to breathe, but even then she keeps her eyes shut, our foreheads together. I'm staring though, searching her face framed between my hands. She looks so gentle. She looks happy. Chloe. She just laughs and shakes her head a little bit. Eyes still closed, just glowing. Max, what? Even I'm surprised by how soft my voice is. She just breathes out another laugh. I totally was going to kiss you. I'm fucking furious. I was gonna be so romantic, and you beat me to it. I blinked for a second, then burst out laughing. It's so Chloe, needlessly competitive over something so sweet. Was it gonna be more romantic than literally asking me to run away with you? It was gonna be more romantic than you saying yes to running away with me, but tragically, you messed it up for yourself. My cheeks hurt from smiling. The sun is so warm on my back. Chloe's hands warm on my waist and firm. That's disappointing. It is. It really is. But you know, I'm willing to make it. I press back up to kiss her again. Yes! And she giggles against my mouth before leaning back in, pulling me even closer to her. The sun's going down. By the time we get back to the dorms, pack all of my things, get in touch with Joyce and Rachel and my parents, and get on the road, traffic will probably be hell. But that's alright. Chloe and me, we have all the time in the world. Oh. Alright. Alright, that happened. That happened, and I'm not crying. Fuck you, you're crying. You sap. That it? There we go. You're welcome for playing Love is Strange. I loved it. Oh, and thank you so much for watching. I'm totally gonna do the other romances. Once, and like, still totally want, you know, all the advice I can get. We'll see who I go after first. Well, I went after Chloe first. We'll see who I go after next. Oh, all the pretty pictures drawn in here. Work hard. Alright. See, now I'm just kind of speechless because I was tracking the development of that one for a while and I was really excited. So now I'm just like, aw. Hey. Click to return. Well, that's Chloe. Love is Strange. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Gotta check out the game. It's so much fun. If you're into this sort of thing, which I can't imagine that you're not, if you're watching this, if you watched this video, if you watched all the way to this one, like, seriously. Anyway, yeah. Ugh. What a fun gay time. Have a nice night, everybody. I'm gonna go to bed. gonna go to bed happy as shit now, though, so that's good. I have to get up in just a few hours. Great. Bye. Bye.